Hello all, and welcome to the next video. Like I said, I'm trying to film as much of this all in like a day as humanly possible, so we're moving right along. In the last one, you saw the Defenders of the Earth. Apologies, I just don't know much about it other than the Phantom. Uh, and next we're going to look at the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I like it. I like the Hobbit movies too, even though they look weird because they were filmed all weird and it was just CGI overload. I do enjoy them for what they are, and they round out the story, so it is what it is. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and just jump into these. I never got any of the old Lord of the Rings toys. I know there was some like really good ones back in the day. I can't remember who made them. I don't know if it was like McFarlane or whoever, but I know somebody a long time ago had made Lord of the Rings figures, and then I just think they were before my time. I was a little too young for those. But Diamond is jumping in the game, and here we go. I got these off Big Bad Toy Store. This is the first wave. We get Legolas and Gimli. But the cool thing about this, as much as I love Legolas and Gimli, is that in this set we're getting a Build-A-Figure Sauron. Dope. I am so excited for that. So I have all the sets that have been announced so far pre-ordered just so I can get that, basically. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have all the figures too. I hope they keep it going and we get some more too. Like, could you imagine like a Build-A-Figure Balrog or Treebeard? Like, that'd be amazing. But we're getting Sauron, so cool. And granted, I don't have all the pieces, so I'm going to open these up, look at the figures themselves, and then we're just going to kind of glance over the Sauron pieces, and I'm just going to kind of put them into one little baggie and hold on to them until we get all of them, and then maybe I'll make a video like assembling it together. So, yeah. We'll start with Legolas, just because, I don't know why, we'll just pick Legolas. So, we got our Legolas figure. I like the art. The box art, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just get these little Frodo, Sauron, Gandalf. Standard Diamond Select box, kind of that window packaging we get with them. There's the side, there's the back. I like how it says collect them all, and it's just these two. Even though there's like, I think like, what, 3 series already announced? 4 series already announced? So, yeah. There's also a Comic-Con one. Which I believe is like Invisible Frodo and Gollum. I think that's what that one is. But yeah, so we're just going to jump right into this. Some of y'all might remember that I have done a couple of Diamond Selects. I did the Rocketeer from Walgreens, which was just the basic one. He didn't come with the cool stand. And then I did the John Wick, which is also just like the basic one from also Walgreens. My Walgreens gets a lot of Diamond Selects, and they're like the basic ones. They're not the deluxe ones, but they're cheap, and like they're always like on sale for like 12 to 15 bucks, and so I always jump on them when I see them over there. So there we go. There's that. I do like the backdrop. It's like a little, kind of like a map of Middle Earth. I like it. That's pretty cool. If you want to like do some poses with that. I don't really keep things like that. I think the only times I've kept backdrops are the Storm collectible Street Fighter ones, because they look like the stages for the specific characters. Okay, so we got Legolas. Just going to open it. Everything's going to pop out as soon as I open this up. I just know it. We got tape. Remove all that. Trying to be careful with it too. Oh, he's got ties on it too. Ooh. Twist ties. Oh. Build-A-Figure pieces came out. And Legolas and his bow are out. Trying to get like the last arrow out without having to break the twist tie. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, so there we go. Here we have our Diamond Select Deluxe Legolas with likeness of Orlando Bloom. It's a good likeness, too. I mean, it's Diamond. You know you're going to get good. Granted, Diamond, let's just be honest, doesn't always make the best figures. I think sometimes they try to kind of do the NECA thing and make their figures a little bit more statuesque. But a lot of times it just doesn't work. So we'll kind of see how these go. I mean, they've got a little bit of like an arm articulation here. It's pretty standard for every other Diamond. You're going to get the same articulation, stiff elbows, no interchangeable hands, so you're stuck with like this open hand, and then like his firing hand for the bow, his pullback hand. I mean, overall though, as a Diamond Select figure, you know you're going to get like really good detail. So like we got the detail all over here. It's just a hard plastic, nothing too crazy. With the boots. Nice. Interesting question I have now. This is going to be weird, but is he supposed to come with swords? Or knives or whatever? I am just wondering because on the back here it looks like there's like sheaths for them. But there was nothing like that in the box. And I know he has like two little sword things, right? But he didn't come with them? That is weird. We have the arrows. I'll just stick those in. He's only got 3. So there you go. They look good in there, though. He stands pretty well on his own. And then we have his bow. Looks pretty good with the detail. It actually does draw back a little bit. I wouldn't do that too much just because of how kind of thin it is, but yeah, I mean, if you want to just like stick it in his hand and have him holding it, I think it looks pretty good. It'd probably look pretty good. Yeah, cool. I mean, I like it. I think it's a good likeness and everything. It's just kind of weirdly bothering me. I don't know if he's supposed to have those like knives that go here or whatever, because there's nothing in the box for that. And it's weird that it's just like empty. Okay. Anyway, put him to the side. So we got the right arm of Sauron with the ring. That's got better articulation than the Legolas. And he's going to have, just pop that in eventually on the torso. And then it looks like we have the right leg of Sauron. So this one came with 2 pieces. Interesting. Usually, like, you look at a Marvel Legends or the recent McFarlane wave with the Bane, they just come with, like, 1 piece. This came with 2. So we got right arm and right leg. Yeah, I mean, loose joint, good joints. Tight, but move pretty easy. Yeah. It's got an ankle pivot. This is going to be one of the weirder references you ever hear me make. But I don't care. Y'all remember that episode of where it was Scooby-Doo and the Globetrotters? And all the Globetrotters were in that bed? And they're like, Curly, why are your feet so cold? And it was like a knight's armor feet. I don't know. I just thought of that looking at this. That's a hell of a reference. If you don't get that one, then damn. Boomerang, homies. Anyway, yeah, cool. Let's see what our Gimli comes with. Yeah. Same thing, exact same box. It's just got Gimli inside of it instead. me see here. So there we go. Same thing, the insert is the exact same, like, Middle-earth background kind of thing. So that's cool. It looks like he's only going to come with one Sauron piece. So I wonder how that's going to work, right? Because, like, let's take a look at it real quick. I apologize for pausing the Gimli unboxing here, but... So we have Sauron. We've already got right hand, right leg. And Gimli comes with the head. So that's already, like, what? 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing somebody will come with left arm, left leg. So that would be 1, 2, 3. And then I guess Series 4 will have the torso to put it all together in a cape. And that's it. I guess those ones right there. Interesting. That's weird. Like, it feels like it's uneven. Unless one of the first 3 series comes with a bunch of them. Did they announce a Series 4? I apologize. I don't know. Because I know I got the first 3 pre-ordered, and I got the Comic-Con one pre-ordered. But is that it? Like, because, like, there's 3 series with 2 figures. We already got the head, right arm, right leg. And then I'm guessing, what is it, like, Aragorn and the, one of the orcs is going to come with, something like that. I'm guessing, like, left arm, left leg. And then, what is it, Frodo and a Ringwraith will come with the torso. And that'd be, like, all the pieces, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're separating that out. First 6 figures, so yeah, that's the first 3 series. Interesting. Huh. Alright, whatever. We'll see how they release. Nothing there. Come on. Alright, oh, easy. Okay. Hand to my axe. Head of Sauron. So we got Gimli. He does have these interchangeable hands. Legolas didn't come with hands, did he? He just came with the ones that he had. Yeah, so double check that on the Legolas box. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Alright, Gimli. He feels a lot different than the Legolas. Like, I know he's a different sculpt because he's a dwarf, not a elf. But like, he feels different. He feels like a... Like, this feels more like your traditional, very stiff diamond figure. When they try to kind of do, like, NECA type stuff. This Gimli feels way more like a standard action figure. And I gotta admit, I think I'm liking the way this feels more than the Legolas. Still kind of got the same hard plastic clothes, or hard rubber, whatever. But like, his head has got way more, like, not more per se, but easier movement than the Legolas. His arms have way more, or much easier movement. His legs as well, even though they're smaller, have, like, are easier to move. Like, I don't know why, this one feels like a much more traditional action figure than the Legolas does, for sure. And he stands a lot better, probably because he's so stout and heavy. He comes with the kind of like open hands there. He also comes with gripping hands for his weapons. We got an axe. We got another axe. And another axe. You know what you're getting with Gimli. He does have, like, the little rings to hold his axes. There's one on the side. He's got one on the back when he moves his hair. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why this one feels so much easier to just move around and feels more like a traditional action figure. I think the Legolas isn't bad. It's just like, you know, he's a bit more restrictive. Like, his arms are not going to, like, they're going to move. They're just way more stiff and kind of feel like that traditional diamond figures, those real stiff, just stoic ass figures. Whereas the Gimli, for whatever reason, just feels more like a traditional action figure. Even the knee joints. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like the Gimli. I think overall, I think like just from an articulation standpoint and the way it feels, I think it's better than the Legolas. So yeah, cool. Weird ass pleasant surprise there. All right, now we have Head of Sauron. I like it. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit, if you can tell, a little bit of bending in the horns on mine. Might have to straighten those out a little bit. But beyond that, yeah, like, looks great. Exactly like that gothic Middle-earth design you expect for Sauron that we've seen. And yes. I know that's not how that goes, but you get my point. Just in comparison here, that way you're going to get an idea of the size. The Sauron is supposed to be like 16 inches or something. Let me see the back of the box, make sure I'm right on that. 13 inches, my bad. 13 inches. So there's the height comparison of his leg to Legolas. And then here's the height comparison of the leg to Gimli. So yeah, he's going to be a big boy, as he should be. Yeah, so I'm not a big Build-A-Figure guy. I never have been. This is the first time I've really been... Ooh. I kind of dropped that and I got afraid like the things would crack. Yeah, don't drop this head down. Those are pretty, whatever, like bendy. So this is the first time I'm really going like out of my way to get a Build-A-Figure. Is this Sauron? Just because like I think he's going to look so badass. That being said, there is going to be a Build-A-Figure I will have completed before Sauron because I'm going back to get it. Most likely, I will sell it. And the only reason I say that is because I want the figures in the set, and I haven't really been able to find a lot of them loose, so I'm having to buy them new, and I'm going to end up with like the Build-A-Figure. I'm dancing around it. But Lord of the Rings aside for a moment, I'm going to start 2 different collections of X-Men from Marvel Legends. I'm going to be doing an Age of Apocalypse collection, since they just announced that next wave that's going to have the Build-A-Colossus, which I am getting. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I love Colossus. I'm getting the Build-A-Colossus. But it's Age of Apocalypse, basically a wave 2 of Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends. And that wave is awesome. It's got the Magneto, the Cyclops, Shadowcat, Sabretooth looks badass. So I'm getting that set. But to go with that, I had to get the Sugarman set, which was the first Age of Apocalypse wave. I don't really care about Sugarman, but I need the figures to complete the sets. So there's a good chance I'll get all the figures and have Sugarman and probably get rid of it. So if anybody thinks they might want a Sugarman Build-A-Figure, hit me up and maybe we can negotiate a price once I get them. But yeah, back to... I'm sorry for that little side tangent. Yeah. I started this because, one, I like Lord of the Rings, and it's as good of a time as any to jump into those figures now that they're starting that line. But the fact that we're getting like this Build a Sauron is awesome. Like I said, I hope somehow they keep it going and we get more characters. Like I said, build a Balrog would be amazing, or Treebeard would be awesome. So yeah, I hope they keep it going. But there we go. There's all Gimli's weapons over here. We got Legolas with the bow. Yeah. I think it's a cool first set. Like I said, Legolas having like the empty knife sheaths is weird to me. Was he? I don't know if he was supposed to come with them or not. Um, Somebody let me know. Uh, Gimli, I think, is the better one of the two. It feels better as an action figure than the Legolas one. I don't know why, it just does. So, yeah, can't wait for the next series. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's Aragorn and the Orc or if it's Frodo and the Ring Wraith. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks, and I'll catch you guys on whatever the next video is.